The pursuit of mastery demands the willingness to embrace failure, often, and without judgment.
Valhalla is a crucible. What will you become? You're coming along quite nicely, General. It's a pleasure to see your
Memory of
progress.
your past made manifest.
A dangerous memory. Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters?
With just the three of us to attend to the fallen now, but we've begun recruiting new shield maidens.
Well, I happen to know of one lass who'd jump at the chance to join your ranks.
You mean Thrud? Sif and Thor's daughter? Believe me, I know. She sought us out before the call even left our lips.
She fights well, and can be trusted.
A recommendation from you, General. With that, how could we ignore her? Not that she'd let us.
Well, that's a neat trick. That's quite a neat power Valhalla's conjured for you. That sword isn't something full of terrible memories, I hope.
What do you think?
A substitute daughter. A box full of evils. This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking the means to kill Ares. And what I released.
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Quiet head.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
Kratos, how well did you know the blacksmith's daughter?
She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted to see harm come.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable. But thank you for letting yourself remember. That is important.
Five crossing, brother! See you left! More enemies lurking in the mist after you.
on, Sigrun? I am still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Rand's Hall and had been for as long as I'd known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. A sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I, as I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I am mad at you.
Pile on, brother. I deserve it.
On your left! Left side, brother! Shield strike, now!
So, you told Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice.
Aye, obviously. But as prospects for terror go, can you imagine knowing all along you're not enough for someone? And then living out their slow realization of that truth? I admit it chilled me to the bone.
You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present?
I just can't pretend not to know better. She's romanticized the idea of us. Certainly I've done the same. But is that anything to build a future on? I mean, look at me, brother. Be practical.
If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe.
On your left! Watch your right! Watch your right! I believe your target's on the battlefield there. Behind you! Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Incoming!
That's the one you needed. Ah, the burden is lifted. Let's make it worthwhile. Grand. We should be free to move up to the next area now. It may be just for this try, but a little assist would be nice. We need to bargain our way through that one.
Time to die, freak!
Ah, now it's the other one. I felt Watch it! Close it
We meet once more, Ghost of Sparta. All your righteous haranguing about how evil the gods are, and you somehow somehow gloss over that little extra nudge you gave them.
Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
You would claim ignorance of the consequences of trusting Athena? Is that your idea of a joke, Kratos? Because I admit it's hilarious. But let's be real, Kratos. Whether you should have suspected the consequences or not, you certainly can't claim that you would have cared about them. You wanted the power to kill Ares. And because you wanted it, everything is justified. That's your moral code at the end of the day, isn't it? To imagine you once again holding an office of solemn metaphysical responsibility. A trusted figure. A worshipped figure. The absolute gall of you to let yourself consider such a thing. I guess irony can have you when it earns you something. Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me. What will he choose? You're such a mindless brute! I don't usually get this close. Incoming charge! And stay there! Crossfire on your left. Kill the thing someone told you to kill. Yay. Don't worry, Kratos. None of these foes are real, though they do feel pain. Isn't that funny? Thought you'd want to know. Left side. Incoming right side. Incoming charge. Incoming dive! Right side, you bastard! Right side, you bastard! Things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here? Hit the glowing one before it closes in! Break the tether quickly! Why are you using that weapon? Fused? whatever is making that sound. Behind you, watch out! Oh, not the song attack! Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Well, better them than us. Behind you, dummy! Right side, you bastard! Incoming dive! You've done it, Kratos! Valhalla salutes your commitment to violence. take your sweet, sweet time.
Welcome back, Kratos. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy it, if that's the word.
Hookson! He's the last one! Up.
An attack of Olympian power.
Hookson! Trying to watch out!
It's terrifying when you do that, truly.
I'm pleased to provide a challenge, Kratos.
This would be a good opportunity to bargain our way to some personal enhancements.
Valhalla respects your focus, Kratos.
Shield Maiden.
Take this. Valhalla sees you, recognizes your growth. Keep going. I'd like to tell you a story that I think will help you along your path.
You may speak.
Early in my life, before I was a Valkyrie, I was a healer in a small village. My father trained me in the use of herbs and natural remedies. To him, coming from a long line of herbal healers, that was the only true medicine. But visiting the city, I saw healers who used magic. Only magic, to treat their patients. I'd seen it work. And work wonders. I tried to tell my father, but he said mage healing was against his philosophy. A dangerous shortcut that violated tradition. Being a good daughter, I respected his convictions. But that all changed when he took ill. That's a good place to stop for now. When you're further along on your journey, I'll share the next part of my story.
Great progress, but always more to be done.
I see you made it count in there.
Gunnar,
Good. Perseverance is your ally, General. Back to my story.
I will hear.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven without fear or frankly much sense to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further. You must admire Tyr's skill after so long in captivity. But don't hold back.
Sigrun, dear, as Kratos and I have been off the beaten path, so to speak, I'm curious as to the state of the realms.
Well, since my sisters and I returned to our old Valkyrie duties, the souls of the damned no longer find the gates of Helheim closed to them. So...
No more Hellwalkers spilling into the other realms? Grand!
I can't say no Hellwalkers are left in the realms, but there are fewer. Grasvelger seemed pleased. Or at least I think that's what her expression meant.
Ah, the key again.
We will talk later. Now, back to Sigrun and your low opinion of yourself.
Look, brother, I don't apologize for wanting her to have someone who can be everything to her. She deserves the best.
Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive?
Sometimes I think you've come too far, brother.
Did I overstep?
No, Kratos. I appreciate your point. And to be fair, if I was so right, then why am I so angry at myself?
I think I know why I fight Thor's sons.
Do tell.
Like Atreus, they were children of a destroyer. Had I not changed, had I raised him as I was raised, subject only to authority, perhaps his fate would have been no better than theirs.
So, they reflect a bad road not taken? A fate avoided?
Perhaps. I also feel pity. Failed by their father, sent to die by their uncle, and belittled in death by their grandfather. What chance did they ever have?
Am I hearing guilt, brother?
Some. Perhaps imagining a fair fight is to honor them as life did not.
Say no to some short-time help? Perhaps we can buy our way through some of these before our next attempt. I believe your target's on the battlefield there.
you, brother! Brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed. Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now. Nicely done. Brother, you've told me many times of mortals you killed when in the god's service. What is it about this boat captain?
It would have cost me nothing to show him mercy. His life was in my hands. To be so casually cruel, This man did nothing to me, and I treated his life as nothing. He was not a god who'd manipulated me nor bound me in service. I cannot hide behind my thirst for revenge. He was just a man, afraid for his life. Attacked and swallowed by a monster he had no hope of defeating. But the Hydra was just an animal. I showed him what a true monster looked like.
More decisions to be made.
Helios has returned. It's in the ground! Behind you, incoming crossfire! Listen to him. You took out Valhalla's target, in case you didn't notice the killing frenzy. Incoming charge! Incoming dive! Incoming back here! You blind behind you! Incoming left side! Another weapon, idiot! Watch your left! Incoming back here! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here? spotted your quarry. Getting a choice regarding your fate must be nice. You win this round, Kratos. Song attack! Sever the link already! Incoming back here! Above you, halfwit! Behind you, watch out! Watch your right, moron! From behind, incoming! There it is. They're all dead. Good for you, Kratos. Good killing. Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account.
Kratos, I've been awaiting your return.
Arms up.
Umhuxen!
The right ones don't load. Fight!
Still unpleasant.
Middle Kratos. Come on! Arms up! Umhuxen! When you're ready, you'll know. Defend yourself.
Before we go back, we should bargain with Valhalla. Maybe get some more of the place unlocked for us.
You are proving yourself to Valhalla.
Air.
This boon is yours. Valhalla sees you, recognizes your growth. Keep going. I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
Go on.
If you remember, my father had fallen ill. It was bad. An illness unknown to us. I offered to fetch the mage healer from the city, but my father refused. He insisted herbs were the only way to help him. You can guess what happened next. He was gone before the spring. I was devastated. In time, I grew to hate my father's philosophy, and dedicated myself to healing through magic. It was a blind rejection of an entire field, because I believed it failed my father, because I blamed his death on his faith. The truth is, I traded one limiting perspective for another, but I wasn't ready to see that yet. That's a good place to stop for now.
Suppose that was beneficial enough to do another.
Keep your eyes on the horizon, General.
A chance to bargain with Valhalla itself.
Tyr's versatility is an advantage, but don't discount your own.
Milady, how is Alfheim these days? Does the peace hold?
It's tenuous, but holding. Endless war tends to breed quite a bit of mistrust. Thankfully, the elves, Bela and Bigvir, are in positions of influence due to their association with Freyr and involvement in Ragnarok. It's the best chance at lasting peace the realm has ever had.
What about the findings in the Consul's journal? Have they shared it with the rest of the elves?
Not yet, but give them time.
A flute? Oh, will you play a song, brother?
It was my daughter's. But I will tell you of it later.
Greetings, friend. Any questions before you get started?
I was wondering, actually. Did Odin ever try his hand at Valhalla?
Of course. He explored it very thoroughly, seeking to gain control of the Valkyries. But in the end, he found nothing here he could use. You see, Odin always looked outside himself for answers. But Valhalla only reveals its secrets to those who do the work of looking within.
Something's lost, but something's gained here. We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we? The more that Valhalla makes me revisit my misadventures with Oberon, the more like a dream it all seems. Which is ironic. Back then in my youth, I could hardly bear to sleep. Then, with time, I came to value a proper night's rest. In captivity, it was nearly the only escape I knew. And then the need to sleep went away.
Later.
Shield strike, brother! Well, I've got a bounty on that one. Brother, knock it out of the sky! You weary of that tail? Ha! I knew you'd get that one. Excellent. The way should be clear. Up and onward. Hard not to take Valhalla up on some help, even if it's just for this attempt. Use a shield strike, brother!
for you. I'm sorry, brother. That dog